today I want to share some of my most recent makes and some of my, just a few of my future wanna makes. So let's just jump right into it. I've got, first off, what I'm wearing. I didn't make this one recently. This is the Avenir in this nice animal print, very lightweight and silky. Challis, I believe, rayon challis. And I like the Avenir because it has pockets and it's got very flowy legs. It looks good with a sweater over the top. Very comfortable, and of course, elastic. Everyone loves elastic. Elastic here, elastic there, elastic here. First thing I made recently, though, is the, what is it? The Ellipse purse by Paper Cut Patterns. And here it is. Just a really fun shape. You flip the handle over whichever side that you're going to be wearing it on, and it just hangs really nicely. There's nothing in this purse, and I believe it would hang differently if there was. Just a little bit more down by my side. But I love the crescent shape, and I know that slouchy slingy bags are really coming in, and I thought this would be good for fall with it being made out of Pendleton wool. I'm very blessed to have Pendleton wool, like a 5-minute drive down the road. And believe it or not, this is made from remnants. If you get lucky, you can buy this by the pound. And we did get lucky, my friend Shannon and I, the other day, and we got some really nice pieces. On the inside, I put some Riley Blake cotton, quilt cotton, and it has a nice inner pocket. And I just love zipper pulls. It's just fun to pick out. Nice big pocket. And of course I have my tags. It's today is a good day. And then on the other side I have my personal one, which is this nice little wooden one. Nurture Handmade. Isn't that cute? If I had to, when I make this again, I'm going to put a little puff interfacing in it because, I mean, it's strong. I just feel like it could have a little more loft. It's pretty flat there. I think it's personal preference though, because this will totally work. It's very strong. So very cute purse. Recommend. Next up, we have a Tilly and the Buttons from the Make It Simple. Whoops, Alexa. We have a Tilly and the Buttons from the Make It Simple book. This is a romper made out of a really fun linen, slub linen, I believe. It's very high quality. Can't remember where I got this. What's great about it is it has the elastic waistband. It just slips on. There's no zip, so easy for a beginner. Probably why she calls it Make It Simple. And this is the Sophia pants pattern, and this is one of the ways you can use it. I was worried it was going to be a little short, so I added this really fun lace to the bottom. But I think it would be fine without it too. I still like it with. And later I might try this on and see how it looks for you. And it has pockets, of course. So, yes, I definitely would make that again. And I'm saving my very favorite one till last. All of these are really good. This is a Nomi pattern for this wonderful frill dress. This is a pattern that came out this summer. I'm going to pop it up in here because it's one of the only ones I forgot to write down. And this one has tons of frills. I added extra frills along here because I felt like it was a little too boobalicious for me. There's a tie back and there's also a zip, and I went according to my size, measurements, and I don't think I needed the zip, to be honest. So I probably could have sized down. So this is a medium. Great thing, it has pockets. You can make it really long, but I made it mid-length, and I like it a lot. And this is also a slub linen, just so cute with the lavender and the off-white, kind of fun. So that'll be fun to wear somewhere. And another one I made recently that I just love, I'm really into the co-ord sets. Have you been doing anything with that? I just jumped into jumpsuits, no pun intended, not long before, and then I realized you could have just as much fun with two pieces. So this is one, not ironed, I'm sorry. Pietra shorts, tried and true, definitely made a lot of Pietras. And I would say I'm wearing 10 different pairs of Pietras. Elastic waistband in the back, really high quality linen. This is from Linen Labs out of South Korea. And my friends and I ordered quite a bit of it from there. And I love the slant pockets and the flat front. Has a really nice lining here that kind of holds your tummy in, which is nice. It's very thick right there in the front. And forgive me for not ironing that. This I'm very proud of. This is the Phen top from Pattern Fantastique. And it is a really cool kind of cocoony shape. Very roundy. I'll pop some line drawings in here. And it has a nice traditional back. It has the little tab and this split. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a cross right there where you anchor that down nicely. It's so comfortable. Why I like the Phen and what drew me to it was it's a traditional kind of idea to have kind of a men's button-up, oversized button-up shirt. But what I loved was how it kind of came in here. So when you're tucking it in, you don't have like massive amounts of fabric around your waist. So I thought that was really, really fun. Has some pockets, chest pockets. And I chose to put two. And I really love the vintage buttons that I found also. They were given to me by someone. It was their mom's stash. So I'm very lucky and blessed that way. And it's made obviously out of the same linen. And I'll try to pop a picture of me wearing it in here somewhere too. And my favorite make that I've made recently, I made a black Norman jumpsuit by Style Arc. And it turned out really cute. I did gift that to a dear friend. She seemed to like it. So I'm trying to give some of my things away because my closet is getting so full. And then I thought I would make a colorful one. And I had just made a huge order from Sanskriti Fabrics out of India. A lot of block prints, some indigos, and one silk. I'm going to be running a video somewhere in here of my stash, my haul from them. It was quite big. It turns out that it's very low. Well, you're supporting family there, a family business, Sanskriti Fabrics. I'll link it. And it comes from India. The shipping is crazy expensive. But when I broke it down into how much I was paying per yard, I'm still paying less than $5 a yard, or right around $5 a yard. So I got a lot of yards. So somewhere in here of my stash, my haul from them, it was quite big. It turns out this is the Norman. Have not even put this on yet. I will end the video with me modeling this, hopefully somewhere pretty and sunny, maybe in my studio down here. And so I don't know if you've seen the Norman, but it's got these awesome wide leg 7/8 length legs, and of course pockets. And I used two of the Indian block prints on here. And oh yeah, no fasteners. You slip it on and you, yep, super easy breezy. Easy to get on, easy to get off. And that's the back. I can see my tag in there. There's the front. And I just loved this. You can tell it's block print by, you can just see where the printing ends. It has a little wibble wobble. It's so cool. There's another one. So they do them, you know, in strips. Really awesome. Okay, what I loved about it was I have done my facings, both my top facings and the one that's on the inner ankle area with another print from the same haul. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. I think it's so cute. And then I have my tab just so I remember where the back is easily. I'm definitely keeping this one. And here's my ankles. The facing's great because it really keeps the shape and it weighs your pant leg down a little bit. There is no interfacing on this bottom part, but there is on the top part. I suppose you could interface it if you want. I just use a really light one up here, and it's going to help hold its shape. Very, very fun. There's my ankles. See, a lot of times I think maybe nobody's going to see this kind of thing, but I know it's there and it just makes me so happy. So I think you got to make yourself happy when you're sewing. It's a part of the whole thing. And even when you're making a gift, when I'm making a gift, I should speak in I statements. I still want to excel and make myself happy when I'm making it. So, all right, we'll try that one on at the end. Let's go over some of the things that I'm looking forward to making. I have a huge list, like unbelievably huge list. So about every fourth thing I'm trying to make a gift for somebody. Again, my closet is starting to overflow. I'm even thinking of having like a giveaway or a garage sale or something. But it's fun. I'm getting better and better and better. So that is really fun. I'm going to make my partner and my son one each of the this one, I think, I don't know who I'm going to make it for, but I'm going to do the popper quick sew 2149 vintage-y looking pattern from Fabric Depot. Got my 99¢. Really well made pattern. There's the line drawings. I'm excited to sew that up. I've got it all cut out. And then the other one is a New Look 6572. And I do think I'm also going to do the zipper front, but I might do the one with the kangaroo pocket, which is that one there. It's unisex. So do those for the guys. And then for me, I am looking forward to, I've got my pattern pieces all cut out for the Sew House 7 sewist sundress. And I'm going to be doing View, no glasses. It's the one with the elastic waistband. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And I'm going to use, I've been looking forward to this for a really long time, and I want to use my precious red linen that I bought. And I know that I spent a good amount on it. Was not bargain hunting. And so I think that'll be a classic in my wardrobe. And I really like the way that looks. I mean, I've gotten advice to extend the bodice by about an inch because I don't like it when it goes up under the boobs right here. I want it to be like down lower and maybe a little bit blousy. So that one. And what else do I have on my list? I want to make starting to get into fall, so I'm looking forward to making some sweaters and warmer items. Of course, I could make summer dresses all year long and be happy making them, but I would love to have things for the winter to wear. So I'm looking at the Marlowe sweater by True Bias. I have that pattern. Let's see, I have so many. And I want to make the Azalea. I've never even made the original Azalea, and I bought the extension pack, so I want to do some of the Azalea options with the extension pack. That's really going to be fun. And I want to make some of those into tops as well as dresses. There I am back into summer dresses. So I also did from Fabric Wholesale Direct, I did a big bunch of double gauze, and then I also got some double gauze from Mood Fabrics that just came in, and in that one I got some chocolate brown, which is apparently the new color. I mean, I know it comes back around. I watched a video today of what's trending, which you got to take that stuff with a grain of salt. But brown is really in. Animal prints are really in still. I wonder if they ever really go out of style. And then shoulder pads. I thought that was interesting, and really sharp shoulder pads. And that's all I can. Oh, slouchy bags. And yes, so those are some things to peruse. Okay, I wanted to drop a tip that came to me, and I don't know if this works for everybody or not, but for me, also, this is it without a shirt underneath, besides the tank top. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. One of the things that I realized when I was cutting out my Sew House 7 Sewist sundress pattern is that I have a habit of only cutting out the size of the body. If there's a ruffle or anything else, I just cut out the original pattern pieces. And some people would not like to do this. Like this is a ruffle and it has all the sizes on the end. And what I do is I just fold it to the size I'm making versus cutting it. Still keeps my, I mean, it's not intact. It's not folded, but all the pieces are not altered in size. So then I don't have to trace the ruffles and waste all that tracing paper. You may or may not like that tip, but I like it. Here's a strap. I can pick my size and just fold it to the size that I am going to use. There's the sizes. Same on the ruffle. Pick the size and fold it down. And I don't have to trace all these little bits. And of course, some things are just one size, like the pockets. I don't have to trace those. So let me know if you like that tip. It works for me.